Okay guys, just cool new tool I picked up. We'll see how it works. It's a Wi-Fi endoscope. Actually picked up a couple of them. So if we open up, get the box open here. Comes with a side angle mirror, magnet to pick up things, or a hook that you could put on it if you drop something down in a wall, a screw or whatever. Of course it has the camera. The only thing is this is not very stable, so you can't feed it up in a heat exchanger or anywhere solid. So I came up with an adaptation for that. This actually creates its own Wi-Fi signal. So it's a battery pack. You can charge it by USB, plug the camera in. It's got an on-off power switch to it. And a little suction cup adapter. You can put the Wi-Fi thing, stick it to there and then stick it to the back of your phone if you wanted. So what I did is I just took an old wire hanger and taped it to it. So currently I got the little side angle mirror on there. So that actually threads on or threads off. So you just unscrew it or screw it back on. So far so good. So really all you do, let's turn it on, hold it for about 5 seconds till you see the green light flash. You can actually see the lights on there. So then you got to go find the Wi-Fi that you want. Okay, on this one it's actually this. So we're going to connect to that. So we're now connected. Well, we're almost connected. Let's wait till she connects. There she goes. Then we'll go to, that is the app for it. Okay, and now we have our camera up. So we're going to set that there for now. So it's a pretty decent picture. If I get a... So right now I got the side angle lens on it. So you can feed it into a heat exchanger and look sideways. That's why all the words are backwards, is it's actually looking through a mirror, so it's reversing everything. If I were to take this side angle mirror off, and we look directly at something, just turn it upright, see the words are all correct. So distance is pretty close. You see right there, I'm about this far away from this tube of caulk. So if you get too close it gets a little blurry, and as we pull away it's still pretty clear. So, but for heat exchanger inspections I think it'd be pretty cool. So now the next cool thing is I can actually, since it's Wi-Fi not Bluetooth, I can hook this up to my iPad also. So same thing. Let's see if we can just lay this stuff down. Grab the iPad here. All right, let's see. So I'm still on my phone there. So I could actually be looking at my phone and hand my iPad or Android, whatever you have. Let's get this to rotate around to your client, so you can actually show them a little easier what they're looking at. They don't have to be right on top of you. So let's see. We're going to find the same Wi-Fi. Going to connect to that. As soon as she connects. There we go. Let's find the app. There we go. Okay, there's our app. Open it up, and there we go. So, if we look at both the phone and the iPad at the same time, I can be using the phone while I'm down by the furnace looking for the crack or whatever it is I need to show the customer, dirty coil, you know, dirty blower wheel, whatever the case may be. I can hand them the iPad or the Android, whatever you have, and they can use that to look at what you're looking at. That way you can show them a little more confidence so they feel more comfortable. We can also record video with this. You can do a recording. You can take a picture, do a recording. Looks like we can play with, you know, the different sharpness, contrast, brightness. I haven't really got into all that as of yet. Let's see, how do I get out of this? But and it'll record and store it on your phone or whatever you want, if you want to email it to somebody, I guess. But it's pretty cool. So on your Wi-Fi thing, it's also got a brightness. I can dim it up. Let's see if we can see the camera. I can make it less bright or more bright if I want. It does have a little button on this thing. I haven't figured out what it does yet. It doesn't take a picture, doesn't start recording or stop recording. So I think it's just a dummy button, something universal that they made with it. But I like the fact that it's not Bluetooth, it's Wi-Fi, so I can connect to both at the same time and let the customer see without them being right on top of you. So I think that's pretty cool. Well, pictures are pretty good. So the only thing is it's a floppy cord, so I just hooked it up to a hanger, so it's got a little more stability to it if you want. Alright, cool. The only thing I did find is the instructions. When you go to look for the Wi-Fi, it says, where's it at? To find that Wi-Fi, and it's not that. So you just got to find a new Wi-Fi thing that you don't recognize, and that's probably the one that you got to tap or connect to. So it doesn't say the YPC. All right, well, I haven't tried this one. That one may say YPC, but I've only done this one so far. All right, like, comment, subscribe, ask me any questions. Cool, bye. Okay, some of the other parts and pieces, I don't know if I talked about. Little suction cup thing. So if you're working, you know, with something, you can actually stick it on the back of your phone, and that way you don't have to hold on to that. You can actually just use your phone, and of course you could turn up and down your brightness as you're hanging onto your phone, and it's stuck to the back of it. Pretty solid. So there it came off, but it seems to work pretty good. So that's one one of the things. It's got the side angle mirror. This actually is threaded. It screws onto the front. There's a look at the front. Let's turn that down. It's the front of the camera. So if we turn it up a little bit, let's see. You can turn up and down the brightness, or turn it off completely. So this would thread on to the front so you can get a side angle view. It's got with this adapter. It just does. I wish this was threaded on too. It came with two threaded on, but it's not. You can hook up this, slide this over with this pin, basically pinched. Oops. Pinched in between this, and it holds it in place. And you've got a magnet inside this so it can pick up something. Let's see if this is metal. Yeah, so if you dropped a screw or something, you can pick it up. Or you don't have to use the magnet one, you could use this one, which is just a hook. So if you wanted to pick up something. So, and that's all the parts and pieces that come with it. All right, talk to you guys later.